How y'all doing? I'm doing a informational. I've had some people ask me for specs or whatever on my fast ripper mic buff. I don't think it really matters as long as it's a fast ripper with 10 speed on it, SRAM. But here's a follow up here. See, these are profile elite hubs. Building up wheels, doing all the wheelies and all the swerving and shit. You want to put a stronger wheel, whether these RHYNO lights are that's a different story, but it is an upgrade, I believe. I'm gonna show y'all. See, but before, this cassette was on, these are the stock wheels. You hear it. See how much it turns before it clicks, opposed to this. All the points of engagement in there. But see this is your 11 tooth, it's like a Shimano cassette remover. See all those little holes there? All that is like a lock ring. It just locks this cassette to what is this here. See, that whole thing slides, as grooves down the center. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing off, just so y'all know. I'm gonna just do it with typical, I don't have a socket that big, at least with me. I do on my welding truck, but anyway. See there. So you're gonna have to go the way it turns like this. So basically it goes here, and then you're gonna use a chain grab. Okay, so I went ahead and broke it just so I didn't have to use two hands. But here's your little chain device here to hold it in place, because of course you're turning it left, and if you turn it left, the cassette clicks, goes back. You go right, that's your engagement, to go propel the wheel. So I already broke it, but here it is. Let y'all see what happens. And whenever you break it, you're gonna feel like a rubbing. It's kind of a crappy kind of feeling, but it's not messing anything up. It's just rubbing against these little, I guess they're like little teeth to keep it from backing out, like little ribs. So you take this out, make sure you have them together like how you took them off, because you're gonna be putting them on something else. So you got the outer, it's kind of like a lock ring. See that little lip? It's on the back side. See, it's got another one, same thing. I think that's the last one. Just set those over the side. Sorry if I'm breathing hard, I'm leaned over. So let's see. So take this off, set that aside, and of course, this whole thing comes off. And I was telling you about the that focus, about all those grooves. See, that's the hub. So I'm gonna set this over here. Okay, so of course I don't want to break this off because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get it back in. But you got all the teeth and all the little paws that grab the hub. You got the teeth that are on here, and each one that go by, it has little teeth. And then you go to engage like this, turn it right, the little teeth grab into those grooves that are on the hub. So that's what's going on there. So go ahead and set this aside. Okay, so this was what it came off of. Of course, it slides right on. Oops. Damn, that'll never happen again. But it's got a particular tooth that's big. There you go. Okay, so now let me take this off because these won't go on. So okay, this is gonna go. This is what, you know. It's got to find the right one. It's got one fat tooth on there, and that's what allows it on. Let's see, you gotta find it. The cassette, man, that didn't went on. That was like 1 in a million, or 1 in whatever probability is me getting that on there. Okay, so of course all these, they all have teeth that there's actually one big tooth on there that it all slides in. So you just keep going around till you find it, or look at which one has the biggest tooth and just line it up and it goes on. Even these small ones, this one and this one, the outer one, you gotta find that special place. This here, this is, you know, your of course when you put it on, you don't have to fight that well, besides the hub moving. See how it's tightening. Let's see, gotta keep that hub. You hear that grinding? That's it, engaging onto the 2 sprockets here. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna tighten it, but that just shows you right there what's going on. See, I'm gonna go ahead and hold this right here. See, you can hear that scratching noise. So yeah, this is after you done broke it off. See, this is a stock wheel. After you done broke it off like this, you know, you got that little ring. Go ahead and pull that bad boy off. In mine, whenever you take this stuff off, always take it off the way you, you know, or set it down, set it aside the way you pulled it off. So you see how these have the little, one's flush and the other one has like a ring on it. You know, pull these off together, they're about the same thing. So set those aside, face down, so you know, like, that's your cassette. Pull this guy off, and you're done. So then when you go to put this on, of course, you know, you find that little sweet spot. Okay, I got the cassette on, I got that first ring on. I think I found it right here. On this side is a big ass tooth. It's bigger than the other ones. So, you know, just match it up. Of course, you know, this one here, let's see, you gotta be careful with this last one because it's a pain in the ass. You take your hand off, it'd be stuck on it and be flying around. But make sure that when you put it on, this thing is flush, because I put it on once. See how that I did that and it came off? So you gotta be very gentle. Make sure that last one you put on is completely sealed around, because you might think it's on, but it's not. I did that, and when I went to put it on and I went through all my gears, the alignment, this thing was crunching on my chain, you know, making sounds because it wasn't, you know, straight. It was basically at an angle, and it was grabbing some teeth and doing all kinds of weird shit. But you got that there. Then you got, let's see, you got your little lock nut here. Be careful, because that thing will come up. So, and you got your socket. See, you don't have to worry about holding the cassette still, because it's going, you know, against like your drive. So you can see how it's going on. Oop, I think I crossed through that bitch. There you go. Or it might not be. Yep. See that? It's cross-threaded. But yeah, before you gotta watch it. So let me put down this phone I don't have GoPro and all that other shit like them other guys got. See, this is tightening it. You know, you go all the way around. Hold on, let me do this with the phone in my hand. You just go down to it till it snugs up. That should be it. So now it's on. So now, you know, you got your, then you go ahead and put on your rotor. I swapped mine over, so this is stock. So this shit will work. Tektro, I believe. See, all I did with mine, I switched it out with Hope, and you just get the 160. That's what's this right here. They'll bolt up just right up. You might have to do a little shimming to the brake, but it comes with little washers and stuff, as you see. Control the height, and then how far the rotor goes this way, or not the actual rotor, but the caliper. You know, sometimes when it bites, it wants to lean more to this side, to my thumb side, than on my other finger here. So you might have to adjust that. Hell, you might even get away with doing some little washers or something on the back side of this. But it should be all the same. I didn't have a really big problem with it at all. It's all the same shit. Don't let nobody, you know, try to tell you it's old because it's a special item that it's got to have these special things and shit. It's pretty simple. I mean, you can order the hub online, the spokes, all that. Hub, the specs on the what you call it, the spokes, I believe are 290 and then a 291 mil, because the flanges on these hubs are just a slight bigger and smaller, because you got your drive side and you got your brake side, your disc brake side. So one's going to be taller, one's going to be shorter. Can't remember which one it is. I can probably put it in my description to this. But yeah, it's a little different. So whenever you go to lace the wheel up, you're gonna see, you know, okay, well, I need to put, you know, say like 290s here, and then 291s on the other side, because of the height of the flange of these right here, of the actual hub, this and this. So I did a 3-cross. Of course, you know, those are for a 3-cross. You know, spec on the spokes. So as you see, I went with all the, you know, cone washers, all that stuff. But let me put this thing on and get back to it. All right, now we're back in business, man. See, everything's right. Everything's lined up. You know, no rubbing on the caliper. Just, it's perfect. You know, switching gears. Got that fast gear. So yeah, I still got a little adjustments to make, but yep. So yeah, that's how you do it.